Enchiladas. Whoa, look at it. All right, so we got a burger.
Use all of it because I need
You want me to? Well,
Yep,
what's the
put
step
it-
one? Put it in
Step
here.
one is put brown your hamburger first.
Brown your burger. Okay. That I know how to do. Where'd you get this hamburger?
Red Barn.
Red Barn Meats. Where's that located?
Right?
Kirshnerville. A quality Lewis County product.
That's on the card.
All of it, even this one? I need one of those divider ones. That's okay.
Oh, all right. Okay, I know where you are.
When they are using ground beef, you can substitute it for like ground turkey, ground chicken, or use a leaner cut of ground beef and drain the fat off, cut out on the fat.
How would you do that?
You could just take like a pound or strainer,
Just in the fat comes out.
just strain it, rinse it. And after you cook it, after
Drain
you
it.
Clearly, I've never done that.
Put right here, right? Just put one to half.
I probably need yeah, good idea. Sealing the bacteria. I feel like I'm going into surgery.
You are.
For that poor beef.
Yeah.
There's some blood on the floor, that's okay. It's not ours yet.
It's not mine. Yeah, you said, did you notice that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ours yet.
So do we have any doctors in the house? Check.
Doctors.
Just in case. Nurses, there you go, Lee.
We have nurses? Who's a nurse?
We may need you later.
Okay. We'll go to commercial right now.
The host can't figure out how to put his gloves on.
You did it?
Okay. This one didn't go hurt.
How many of your hand is still damp?
Yeah.
There.
Alright, I need one of those.
Yeah, we use this, but you gotta turn on.
What
Till the
degree?
light shows.
Yeah.
Oh, not 500.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get the show moving. 250?
200.
200.
To get it started.
To
As
get
long
it
as
started.
the light is,
Okay.
yeah.
The light's on. Alright, we're good.
This is an electric skillet, so it's, you gotta watch it. Break it up. As it's cooking, you want to keep chopping up and make it real fine so
Right,
that when you
just like
fill
if-
your enchiladas.
Like if we were making tacos, I would do this.
Yeah. You make tacos before?
Yeah, or hamburger helper.
Oh.
Tacos.
I like hamburger.
Yeah, you just keep chopping it and then it'll get
Okay. You can come around the cooking over while you're opening your pans.
okay. Oh, I can see.
Take me if I'm in your way.
That's something else.
Whoa.
Taking the show on the road.
We just want to give you guys a better. Okay. Oh, I use green onions all the time myself.
Okay, the next we're gonna do is, we gotta have this handy, so you want measured out just yet, because you're cooking that. So we'll use that later. You have to start cutting, you know.
What am I gonna cut?
Chop. Really? Need 3/4 cup of chopped onion, that's the green onion right there.
Yep, I love green onions. 3/4 cups of a cup.
I usually wash them.
they gave me the knife.
Okay.
Just kind of once more.
I think when you cook them, yeah.
They do, but it's a little bitty.
Okay. 3/4 cup.
Clip the ends off, you don't want that
Right, right.
the root stuff.
wonder that when I cook them myself, I chop the ends off, but I bet they taste the same as the rest of them.
I don't know, it's everybody's purpose, what you wanna do.
Okay, which one's 3 quarters? What does it say on these? One third of a cup? 1/4 of a cup? How many?
So you need 3 of those.
Okay, is there a half?
Thank you. Here, so it's
I'm doing just like this.
a little finer would be better.
Little.
Yeah. You signed up for this.
This is like a meal that I would make. Chopped onions, beef, I can do that.
Surprise yourself, huh?
Yeah, watching me chop onions can be very exciting.
See? Can you see what we're doing?
Uh-oh.
Just don't get your finger.
We have a,
Add it like that. Yeah.
So, Dawn, when did you start cooking? Did you learn from your mother or your grandmother?
Oh, my mom.
Yeah.
My mom, and, well, we had to eat.
Right.
So.
Did you, where did you, okay, did you grow up in like the Old West? Or?
Yeah. So we had a garden, and we grew a lot of our stuff, and I still have a garden now a little bit.
Yeah.
Can my stuff, and
What do you remember cooking with your mom?
meat. We raised our meat.
Did you grow up on a farm?
Yep. We grew up on a farm. We had chickens, pigs, cow. Yeah, just about everything.
Did you guys butcher them all
We
yourselves?
butchered, yep. And not the cow, you know. Made sausages, all kinds of things we grew up in years ago, you know.
Who else grew up on a farm that's here?
They know what it's like.
We got a sort of farm, we just didn't have dairy cows.
Yep.
My mother grew everything we ate. We
You're
had
healthier
pigs,
that
we
way,
had
too.
pigs and chickens, we ate chickens, and we had chicken eggs,
Yeah.
and we had, my dad
Chicken
would
and
get a
eggs?
calf every spring and raise it until fall and butcher it and
Yeah.
Used to churn our own butter.
Yeah. There's a lot of too much processed food out there now, and I think that's.
I think that contributes to some of our illnesses.
You guys are probably right. My grandmother grew up on a farm in Cape Vincent, and they had like 10 brothers and sisters, and they were right there by the river. And she remembers they would cook these big pike fish and stuff them with stuffing and have those as a big farm lunch, which sounds pretty good. I'm good with it.
I would.
Now we got to.
She could cook anything. She used to take that and stick a big
Snipped
crop
parsley.
Let's do that first.
Is the parsley snipped or do we have to snip
You
it?
snip it, well, chop it.
and baked it.
I don't think I want
We forgot about a beef here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. You don't want that. Just think about it. This could have been your cat, your dad's cat.
Because we raised it ourselves, it was a very lean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can turn that up higher to get it going faster.
250, 300.
Just keep it cooking like city.
I see.
The chicken chickens were pretty lean too. Every time they got to be 5 or 6 pounds each, they were all one chicken fed our whole family. And we had four boys, 3 of them teenagers, so you can imagine how far one chicken would go with a family
What
of
does
8.
parsley add?
Parsley is an herb. I always use the dried when I made it, because I never had this on hand. But you need 3 tablespoons.
We always got it out.
Ooh, it smells really
We
good.
fought over the liver. Can you believe
3
that?
tablespoons?
Fresh parsley give it a more rich flavor.
I've never used it, but I see
Oh,
it.
yeah. One of our favorite meals was mashed potatoes, cream spinach, and liver.
Is it chopped up enough?
My mother would have it frozen, and then she would have parsley chard, and she'd cut it real thin, and she'd flop it in flour, and salt, pepper, and fry it in bacon fat. I'm sure it wasn't all the healthiest stuff, but boy, it tasted good. She lived it. 35, yeah. She had Alzheimer's the last 8 years.
No, Dawn. We're not gonna put the whole thing in.
My mom and dad died 14 years ago.
Okay, maybe I'd like to follow her.
And my dad died. Mom's funeral was in between.
Come on, live a little.
I will live a little with other ingredients, not parsley. I lived a little with the confectionery sugar, not the parsley.
Oh, isn't he good?
Aw.
Well, it's gonna be hamburger
This is my area of expertise. There we go. All right. What now, Dawn?
3/4 cup of sour cream.
3/4 cup, so we
I take care of
Now, you should rather sour cream, you can use non-fat, low-fat.
Yeah, she was the best friend of my mother when we were growing up in Bedford. Really, my parents passed away. They did a lot together. And I take care of her 2 days a week.
Yeah.
And I'll go over like I'll go tonight from 4 until 8:30. I'll go over and I'll make dinner, we'll have dinner together, and we'll maybe put a puzzle together, we'll look at a puzzle.
put it in with the.
I'll get it ready for my and all of the peer group.
Look at all these tools. I don't have any.
Fellowship and she's the last one. My aunt, which was one of the guys she would have been 100 this summer. And then Carolyn, dogs, really, you could almost watch the life. I know. Attitude change, everything changed. We were those they talked on the phone. And it's just the idea that they're not
Yeah, it does. So whose family still has their farms that they grew up on? Your kids or grandkids have them? Or are they all somebody else at this point?
They're not farmers.
Salt and pepper.
How much?
I think it's nice that the Lions Falls, where the Gould paper mill used
No,
to
the recipe
be,
calls for
they're
salt, if you're
dairy
watching your salt
processing.
intake, you can
Yeah,
eliminate
now
the salt
for-
recipe,
And the local farmers.
the serving size
It's
is
good,
half,
I
so
like
like
it.
half.
Right across from the Presbyterian.
Yeah, it's one of the old,
How much?
it's one of the newer. Gould papers.
Teaspoon and a half. It's very specific.
They make butter and
Flavored butter.
flavored butter, yeah. I stopped, was
The
gonna
small tea
stop
and the
there.
big tea?
Yeah.
No, I know. What is it?
You're supposed to, I went by there, they don't have a very big sign outside the building, so I'm not sure where it was, I found out later.
Really?
But,
I didn't know that.
I went there with the intention of buying something.
TSP
see
and
what it was.
TB, isn't there an abbreviation too? TBS? PBS, there we decide that?
Well, when
Yeah.
we first went down to the farm, we only had
No, we'll do it.
cows. We sent out peppers, we sent out things to add.
There we go.
There, oh, very
Beautiful.
good. All right.
Oh, our beef here is good.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't you all love to have an assistant when you cook?
What's that?
Said, wouldn't you all love to have an assistant when you cook?
I would.
It's kind of fun watching them. Okay, now
Okay.
stir all that together.
Stir all of it
Mix
together.
with,
Ooh, this looks good.
yeah.
I love green onions. I always cook with green onions. Ooh, this smells really good with the onions and the parsley and the, what's the other thing? Sour.
Now we add the cheese to that. We're gonna add
Yeah, real
this. Bring
big.
out 2x4. Okay.
And they're using regular cheese, penny low fat.
Yeah, this is Mexican style. You can, it's called for Monterey Jack, but it's pretty much the same thing. Cup and a half of that into that.
Can I just use my hand?
You can
This is what I, if I were cooking, I'd just do this.
just eyeball or whatever. Yeah.
No, we're gonna follow the recipe. That's why they hired me.
Then why'd you ask?
I was just telling you what I would do.
Yeah.
There we go.
There, and a half.
And a half. And we put it in with this.
Will this be on YouTube?
And a half of
And a
one.
half. Yeah.
That's a third. That's, there we go. Yeah.
There's some parsley and cheese.
Whoops.
Wait. Okay. We're gonna use some more cheese later on, so you can put that aside on the top of that.
Alright, do I
Yes.
fold all this in
Yep.
and mix it in?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
This is starting to look good.
Okay, how's your hamburger doing?
Oh, don't do this. I'll
Yep,
do this.
okay. Okay, it looks very done.
Yeah, it looks like it's
So, you want
plenty
to,
brown. Turn it down.
you wanna, drain the grease off of here.
Right. So when I do this at my house, it's not very scientific. I just kind of dump it and tip it. So
Yeah.
That we're not gonna do that. Is there a real way to do that? There we go. Am I gonna dump the whole thing?
You
in there?
dump, turn it, and I'll hold this.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, I guess you don't want to, yeah, you got a whole thing, never
I
mind.
was just gonna dump the whole thing.
I guess that's what I do. Okay.
Okay. Now
Put that
we,
back in
there we go. See, this is the healthy way to get the fat out. Gonna put this back in.
Brian.
What?
Leave it in the bowl.
It's like the lean, mean grilling machine. It's the, what's that? The Foreman grill? Gets all the fat out.
There. Okay, now you put it in there.
That's where all the fat was.
No, spit it out.
Okay. All right, beautiful.
Okay. Chris, there's something, we're gonna need this to sauce.
This is gonna have flavor.
Oh, you wanna leave it in? Oh, I mean, you can leave it
That's
in. Okay, there we go.
All right, now what?
Put it all together,
With the
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, do we get? Can we use the beaters again? get going with this, and
Yeah.
then we'll refine it like
Kind of smash it in, so it kind
this. Oh yeah, this is
of
turning.
spreads it more.
This is very easy. Anyone can make this. I mean, I can make it. Wow.
Well, I think
He's doing a good job, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can you guys see the what we got here? Look at that.
Yeah.
And if you think it's mixed good enough, then you can set that aside and we'll start with the sauce.
I think it's beautiful.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you, Chris.
Okay, now we're starting with the sauce that goes on top. And we need 3 cans
Can't
of
we just
tomato
buy this
sauce.
off?
You gotta work for this.
Okay, we
And
need
where's
our
the other?
thing
If
here.
you're watching your salt intake, you can use low sodium tomato sauce.
And I'm thinking,
But we did add 3.5 teaspoons of salt. I guess we're past the point of no return on that. Okay, what is this anyways? Tomato sauce. And we're putting it in here. Do you want it plugged in already?
No, keep it up, keep it off until
But I
we
don't
can
use salt in these things.
Okay. All 3 of these are going in?
Yep, 3 of them are going in.
Okay. So, Dawn, did you have cows on your farm too?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I was raised on a farm and my husband and I owned a farm. And we had dairy cows for
And-
32 years.
32 years. How many brothers and sisters did you have? I don't think this
4
works.
brothers and 3 sisters, or 2 sisters. And he came from a family of 8. So,
Wow.
long
Did
family.
you guys all come from big farm families mostly? Yeah. Who had more than 5 in your family?
Yeah.
Wow. More than 10?
She'll keep putting her in.
So what are the odds you guys are related?
long winters up here. Yeah.
Good job.
I was a Zare, I married a Zare, but we're a little closer through the Woodricks.
I'm not sure how that works. That's okay. There's someone that works in my office who was a Zare and then married a Mosier. I said, so you basically got the whole county covered. You know what? I have to say, I don't like this can opener.
is that the kind that the edges aren't sharp? The way it removes it?
I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, it's the.
It works well when you get used to it. When you get to the end and it's gone all the way around, then you go backwards with
Really?
this one. And it undoes the lid.
I'm putting you to work then, because I can't figure it out. Okay.
You might want to take notes, right?
Yeah, she's gonna get it in like 10 seconds. Now it'll be okay.
You gotta chop up some
What are
pepper.
we doing? Diced or
Green pepper.
sliced?
Diced would be good. Slice it and then dice it.
Slice it.
Yeah. Slice it straight. And then you can cut it away.
Sure.
We need half a cup of the chopped green pepper.
It's county equipment, what do you expect?
Lowest bid price.
Yeah.
Is that diced up enough?
Just picture yourself biting into it, so.
So no.
So you might want
Go,
to
Ryan.
go smaller. You need a half a cup of those.
It cuts right here.
Yeah, I see.
It cuts the seal, which is, that's what happens in the factory.
There we go. Thank you.
You go around and you make sure you gotta hold it down
Okay.
on the top. And then you go around it this way and you don't get all the way around and you go backwards.
Go back the
And
other
it
way.
on the hook side.
Gotcha. Well, thank you. So
It
how
is-
much of this?
It is a very safe
A whole can.
can opener, so you don't get cut. Ryan, they make electric ones like that too.
Do they? I've got the old-fashioned one that you just.
Yeah.
But that's the one that makes sharp edges. This
Right.
one you have no sharp edges, cause all it does is open the seal that glues the lid to the rest.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. Well, I might have to get one of those if I can
And
figure out
the
how to use
electric
it.
one is a battery operated thing.
Okay. My parents have an electric one. Fancy.
It's,
Okay.
it looks like that. It's a handheld thing that you just set on there and push the button and it goes all the way around by itself. And
We putting those in here,
Yes.
and then her can came over here too.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's good.
Pretty easy. Okay, these in.
Yep. And this is green chilies in a can. I guess I didn't know they come in a can, but they do. And they're already chopped, so you don't have to chop them.
You want how much you want?
Oh wait, I measured that out. It's quite- Those are quite hot, so, 3 tablespoons of those.
Whoa, big.
Yeah.
3 tablespoons. All right.
So that's quite convenient if you're making this dish.
So I throw it on.
does anybody ever can their own hot tomatoes or hot peppers? I mean, people grow them here in the summertime. I just wondered if anybody
I
cans
made
their
a
own.
sweet pepper relish before, and that's good.
I just wondered how hard it would be to chop them up a can in little pint cans or little half pint cans.
My dad did a hot chili canning thing like that. He chopped them up and, well, he roasted them on the grill first,
Okay.
and then he chopped them up
This is
and canned
enough.
them.
Were they good then?
It was.
Or something? I bet they were.
This is enough.
Is it enough?
We only need 1 tablespoon.
Okay, yep.
Right, that's what I was
And
thinking.
this is cumin, and we add chili powder and cumin. It's a flavor.
It smells like chili. You know, like. Is that what you put in
What do
chili?
you smell the chili?
Yeah, chili, yeah.
Quarter teaspoon of
Boy, Shakespeare.
So can we plug this in now?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Stir it together. It also calls for black olives. I'm not a black olive fan.
Ooh, I.
Well, you want it? I don't put them in, but if you just want them, we'll open it and you can put some on top of your enchilada if you want. But that's an optional thing, and I'm not a black olive.
Who likes olives? I do.
Well, I like green olives. You get it to a slow boil for 5 minutes.
Is it slow boil?
A simmer.
You know, Ryan, metal spoons and Teflon surface things don't get along well.
Good point. Who- I didn't know that. So I should be using
You put this on it and start cooking.
one of these things.
Yeah.
No wonder all my pans are all. We used to have a wooden spoon when I was a kid, but that was more for Miss Faye.
me and then freeze it in. I don't have 2 servings a piece.
That would work.
This
for me.
makes 16,
I don't really eat it all week.
No, but we like the company to feed a lot of pieces.
Oh, I see.
Cooking for one is really
Nick doesn't have
hard.
a
When I make
He's a
stuffed chicken
vegetarian.
breasts,
Nick, you are.
For the most
can be
part.
served on
I eat
rice
chicken occasionally, but
with potatoes
no
or
beef.
whatever.
Are you Kelly?
I make a
No, I'm a
batch of
carnivore.
4 chicken breasts and then serve 8. And I put them in the freezer while they're, I have one of those things, a vacuum seal.
So what was some of your farm recipes, your favorite recipes
Leave it
growing
in the
up?
vacuum seal and just drop it in boiling water.
What's that?
And when you open it
Popcorn?
up, it's still crispy.
On the stove?
It's hot on smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes exactly like the day you made it. But if I put it in something else that has air around it,
My mother used to
It
make
tastes
a
like
really,
fries.
really good chicken and biscuits. Or chicken and
I've
dumplings.
worn out.
Chicken and dumplings. You know,
The big fluffy
dumplings.
My grandma used to make chicken and dumplings, and since she passed away, I don't think I've had it
Canisters,
since
I
then.
kept lettuce.
I mean, they don't make them at
and salad and
restaurants.
stuff like that. I put it in canisters and freeze it.
That's what we'll do next
We had
time.
a lot of we never liked
Just chicken and
it. So,
dumplings. What's that? Yeah, they had recipes like that
We
used
had a lot
every.
of wild game and fish and things like that. Of course, my mom, I was telling them my mom was from England, it's an island nation, and there wasn't anything she couldn't do with fish.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good.
Fish.
Yeah, but she was, during the war, they
Right,
were
it's really
rationing,
bubbling.
she'd make a lot of different things out of very little. She said they were allowed 1 egg a week per person in the household.
Did you say 1 egg a week?
Yeah,
Per
it was
person?
during World War II, yeah. I still have her ration book, but she
Was
said-
she in England or? World
Yeah,
War
my
II?
mother was English. She
Oh
was
my
English.
goodness.
She was from Wales and lived in London most of her life. But she had, like, they were allowed more sugar because her father was a diabetic. So they were allowed more sugar. But she told me that if you owned a farm or were growing things over there, then you had to report everything. And if
Really?
you didn't, you could be hanged for treason. Yeah,
Goodness.
yeah,
Those were dire times.
yeah.
Well, we had rations here in the United States during the war.
Mhm. She said a lot of the orphanages and stuff, they ate a lot of sardines. Because she said it was cheap, it was really high in protein for the kids, and it was available. Because they were an island nation.
Yeah.
And they fed the kids a lot of sardines in a lot of different ways.
I like those too.
I would have done well with you.
My dad.
So what are we at in here, Don?
Just dicing these tomatoes, if anybody wants to garnish the top of their enchilada. But once that's ready, then we can start
I think
filling
it's
our
ready, to be
tortilla.
honest with you.
You wanna taste it?
Taste the sauce? Yeah, now we're done. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn it down.
Kinda
to
splattering.
Just. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna take this power right out so that it just stops,
As long as you turned it off.
yes.
Okay, moment of truth.
Well, I made it, of course it's gonna be good.
And I'll pay you $50 to say it's all right. Spicy?
Is it better than a can?
It is better than a can. It has a little kick, but not too much.
Good.
I like it. It's
Good.
a good balance. I could use some olive.
Tune in next week.
Yeah. So now we've got to fill the tortillas. Is that the deal?
Yes.
Okay, is this what you brought?
you don't need to grease his pan, that's what the directions said.
What do you think?
So I'm hoping it will.
Well, this is
No,
your
I
recipe.
don't think you do. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I usually calls for 8 or 9 inch tortilla. You can get corn or flour or this is flour, I guess. And what you're gonna do is take your filling
Mhm.
right there
Mhm.
and measure a 1/4 cup into each one.
Okay, it's
Have
still
you ever rolled one before?
like a taco.
This, like rolled tortilla.
Well, I made a taco. I don't know. I made a wrap sandwich.
Okay.
Let's put it in the
Yeah,
two halves.
just-
How much do you want?
A 1/4 cup.
That's it. That's not how much I would.
Well, that's good, because we got 2 less than what
Okay.
we did before. Put it toward the. kind of
Toward the center.
Yeah, here. I'll
You do
demonstrate
the
one
first
first.
one.
Okay. Just kind of easier for you to roll. Can
Okay.
you see what I'm doing? You kind of make it tight.
Uh-huh.
And it will look perfect after that.
Oh, okay.
Take the flat side now, or the,
Uh-huh.
too much.
That's why you need to stick to the recipe.
And, and just put what you can in here, and we have another pan to put the rest of them in.
Okay.
Here you go, it's all yours.
When they're using flour tortillas, you can use 100% whole wheat. Just make sure it says 100%, because it doesn't say 100%. It's not always whole wheat. You can also use like a 6-inch. I think you're using 7 or 8 inches. If you use like the 6-inch size, you'll save on calories. But then you'll have to eat.
But then you need 2 more tortillas.
What's wrong with that?
This looks like
You know,
the
eat small stuff, so
what
eat
you can
more.
get at Jeff's. Yeah.
No
Okay.
french fries.
Are we gonna have enough for everybody? That'd be great.
I just wanted something else.
Oh, perfect.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job with that, right?
Well, thank you. I like Mexican food. Or I guess enchilada, maybe Spanish. I don't know.
Just keep it a bunch of one of those.
Yeah.
Doing good.
So what favorite thing that your mother made did you like, Brian?
Oh, well, I've always loved my mother's lasagna. She
Oh.
makes an awesome lasagna, and we always have lasagna on Christmas Eve. She used to make a lasagna for us, and that was probably my favorite thing that she makes. But she makes a good chili too.
Yeah. I hope she gives you the recipes.
Yeah, you know, she has my grandma's recipe book on these little tiny cards that are all. We made Christmas cookies this year with our my brother and my cousins, and they were you know, these old faded, I could barely read the writing. It says in that nice old cursive style. Nobody writes like that anymore, you know, like my grandmother used to write. But so we have those you know, family recipes that get passed on.
A good idea like that, get a copy of the recipe and put it in a frame.
That is a great idea. Or put it in, you know, get them in some type of little book or something, you know, get them all together.
Oh, well, to show it off.
Yep. Do you guys have recipes that have been passed down through the generations?
Oh, yeah.
How far back does some of them go?
2, 3.
2, 3 generations?
Yeah.
So what would that be, back into the
Germany.
Germany? No kidding. So we have English descent, German descent. What about
French,
everybody else?
German and French.
German and French. Have you ever done one of those ancestry DNA tests?
Well, what I think is funny is that my niece married someone from the very same plot of ground that my ancestors came from.
You're kidding. That is pretty.
And that's when she lived over there, and that was 5 generations different from the ones that left and the one that went back.
No kidding. Wow. My grandmother did one of those 23andMe or one of those DNA tests, and she was always, her and her brothers and sisters celebrated their French Canadian heritage. They lived in Cape Vincent, and they were big involved with the French festival every year, and she flies the French flag out front of her house. Well, her DNA came back 76% English. She was not very happy.
How true that really is.
I know. But now she's learning all about her real culture. I think we're gonna have
Add a
enough.
little more in it, because we got 4.
I live in Krogan, and I've been enjoying reading the history of Krogan
Yeah.
and how it got started with just 3 families. That's why everybody in Lewis County seems to be living there. But the logging industry and how that made this area really open up.
Mhm.
Did he? I was amazed that there was a sawmill on the Casterland River Flats, and it burned twice.
Wow.
After the second time, they never rebuilt it, but it never flooded there until they built the Long Falls in Carthage. You know how it floods so much?
Yeah, on that island there. Yep.
Yeah. And-
Yeah, that poor family
Wasn't
there.
it
They
Van
get
Amber
flooded all the
the
time.
logging
Well, that was another one. There was another, Baslin is the one
Baslin
that
owned
owned the
big
one
one.
in,
and Krogan, but
Yes.
then Van Amber from Blue Agreement.
there's 2 of them on the Banana Road.
Yeah.
That was one of them. And then there was the big Baslin one in the River Flats between the bridge and Castle.
Okay,
That's
we
one of
didn't
the-
portion very well, so we're gonna have one big one at the end.
That's yours, Ryan.
There we go. Yeah, now we're talking.
You earned it.
My dad's family is my grandmother on my dad's side is from Krogan. She was Airdine Bintz, and her twin was Geraldine Martin, who lived in Krogan. And yeah, so the Bintz family was up that way.
And the first railroad was a mile long, and it went from the upper part of Beaver River, where the upper bridge is, down to just past the lower bridge, because they would do the logging and debarking up there at that location, and then they'd send it down to the lower location to get on river barges and paddle boats to take them down to Casterland, and then they would go down the river and catch the canal
Yeah,
and
and
head
the
down
Port
to
Light
Lawrence.
is
It was really interesting to read that.
that is interesting. Yeah, and it wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
You know,
No.
the 30s and 40s. I mean, our
Yeah.
economy has changed a lot. Over that time.
All right, next, Ryan, so we're gonna pour the sauce between the 2 of them, divide it out, down the middle.
Just like dump it on or scoop it.
Either way, whatever's
Okay,
easiest for you.
we're dumping.
Yeah, make sure you have enough for both of them too.
Okay.
Okay?
The monster one at the end. You know what would be great? Stacy and I don't like this. We put cheese on.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Calls for cheese.
You got it.
That's right down the middle. That's okay. You guys will try to put more on this one now. I'll get this green in there and pop it.
Okay, maybe a
Okay,
little
hold
more
her
on
up.
the other one then. So this guy down here, he
Yeah, we can kind of spread it out a little bit too. Okay, you're all right. She did that.
no, I moved my letter.
It just, you can spread it out a little bit, and then the center, just grab a bunch of cheese. It says what you're supposed to put on, but I always put more. So you can grab whatever you like and spread it over the top.
You gotta spread the sauce first, right? We're not supposed to do that.
Well, it's a presentation
I
thing.
have a really free pizza recipe that I make in a 12-inch on pizza skillet. And it is so good.
I love pizza.
And it's the deep dish, so it's about this thick. And there's about an inch worth of toppings. All on the
I like cheese.
It's really good.
Yeah, lots of cheese.
And I mix.
Our nutritionist is watching, guys.
Low fat cheese.
She's giving me the eye.
Cheesy flavors, so if it's left over.
It's low fat cheese. That means you have to add twice as much.
Hamburger, sausage, and
I
pepperoni,
have a 2-pound bag here.
green peppers, and onions, and mushrooms, and chunks of tomatoes.
You okay with that?
I think that's a
I fill it
lot
up.
of cheese.
Show everybody what you got.
All right, what do we think? Okay, now I'm guessing we have to bake that or something?
Yep, 350 for 20 minutes. I made one yesterday.
Oh, so we've already got them ready?
So we'll put this in and bake it right away.
Okay.
And then there will be samples for everyone.
There we go, samples.
While we're getting this cleaned up, does anyone have questions for Stacy? Does anyone have questions about these recipes?
Stacy, what is the, in the Glucerna oatmeal cookies, do you know how much, the caloric and the sugar,
I don't, some of them have it on it, is that not have it?
I'm legally blind, so I don't know if I missed it or not. That's in the Glucerna. This one, yeah, that one.
All right, can we try these out?
Alright, I'll leave that on there. They should be, they're probably more than. Yeah, and bake them on cover. Tell me where it's covered.
So I'm
Yeah, that has this one.
well, using ensure calories are about 240 for 2 cookies. 240 for 2.
Yeah.
That's using ensure, they're kind of close. Kind of what I use. It's close to calories.
Yeah, they would look around.
Right.
Is that all you want, calories?
Okay, who wants an enchilada?
Okay, so we're going to put the
It might be less than concern.
enchiladas up here. We would ask that you come and get your, plate. And we will scoop out the hot enchilada for you.
Ah, there's the
Please?
Right here.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. All right, what do we serve these with? Do you have a spatula? What's your name again?
Maryland.
Marilyn? You want these right here?